Hello everyone, this is Natalie with Sacred Mountain Yoga, and today I'm here to share with you a very simple flow that you can use to prepare your body for meditation. So we're going to focus on areas of your ankles, your knees, your hips, along your spine, as well as some upper back mobility to ensure that you can sit tall and comfortable in a meditation position. So breathe, move, and as much as you can, stay in your pain-free range of motion. If something doesn't feel appropriate for your body, either take a break from it or modify wherever applicable. So we're going to begin at the back edge of our mat. So take your time, make your way back. Okay, and then we're going to allow your knees, if you need to open a little bit, and then lengthen your arms forward. And allow your forehead to drop down. Now, if you rest back and your forehead does not rest comfortably onto the mat, you can bend at your elbows and just rest the foreheads on the back of the palms or on your fists if you need a little bit more height. This will also relieve some strain in the lower back if you're experiencing any here. And start to focus on your natural breath rhythm. And as you exhale, keeping your mouth closed, just create a soft humming sound in the back of the throat, almost like a ha sound. We're going to start with Ujjayi Pranayama. And this is a way that's going to deepen the amount of breath we have coming in and also start to build some internal heat for the body. Breathing in with a light constriction and then exhaling, ha sound in the back of the throat. And as you start to enter your practice, give yourself a moment and just disconnect from all the outside activities of your day. So just taking a moment to let go of whatever it is was going on earlier. Any future events or responsibilities start to fall into the background or completely out of your mind as you focus on the rhythm of your breath, moving in and moving out. And on your next inhaled breath, we're going to lengthen up and stack the body into a tabletop position, coming into all fours. So your wrists are below your shoulders, your knees are below your hips, hip distance apart. If it's available to you, keep the tops of your feet down. If that causes any stress or strain, you can curl your toes at any point. Okay, and similarly, if you have any stress and strain in the wrist, you can always modify with two fists, thumbs on the outside in place of the palms. On your next inhale breath, we're going to push down gently through our stomach and our chest and look forward or up. That's it, gently warming the spine, and on the exhale, press into the floor, draw the lower belly in and just cave the back out to the ceiling. Again, inhale, draw the heart forward. Broadening across your collarbone, and on the exhale, contract and press into the palms and into your feet and curl to the ceiling. Again, like that, inhale. Good, and then exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to slide our fingertips back, sit the weight of your hips to your heels. Relax here as you exhale. Now on your next breath in, we're going to scoop the hands behind the back and start to press your hips forward, engaging the lower legs and lifting the heart gently up to the ceiling. On the exhale, hinge at your hips, sit back down. Okay, two more like that as you inhale, rise up, guide your upper arms back. And on the exhale, slowly hinge and sit the weight of your hips back towards the heels. Okay, one more in this set. Inhale. Try to deepen the amount of air you have coming in. Draw your shoulder blades back. And on the exhale, sit the weight of your hips back towards the heels. On your next inhale, we're going to rise up on the knees and just slowly take your time. Step forward with your right leg, knee on top of the ankle. And on your next inhale, swing your arms up. If it's available to you, you can interlace the palms or just cross your thumbs or simply grab a hold of left wrist. And on the exhale, we're going to tilt a little bit over to the side wall. As you inhale, rise, follow your breath back up. And on the exhale, tilt over to the side. Again, inhale, rise up, follow your breath rhythm, soften your gaze, and then exhale, stretch into the side of your body. Good. As you inhale, rise back. On the exhale, see if you can step back, hips towards your heels. Good. Again, inhale, rise. Okay, now we're going to switch sides. When you're ready, exhale, left leg forward. Okay. Now you might have some sensitivity underneath your knee as you're doing this. If that's the case, you can put a towel or a blanket where your knees are. As you inhale, sweep your arms up. They can stay separate. You can grab wrists or you can cross your thumbs. And on your next exhale, tilt over to the side. Try to keep your body steady. Inhale, rise up, focusing on the movement of your breath. And on the exhale, hinge to the side. Again, inhale, rise, and then exhale, create that little bit of a hinge, stretching the side of your body out. As you inhale, rise, and on the exhale, try to step back with control. Perfect. On your next inhale, we're going to come forward. Okay. Bring a slight arch to the upper back and see if we can extend our right heel up and back. Good. Now when you exhale, we're going to step our right foot to the outside of our right hand. You can make your adjustment so you line up, wrists again below shoulders. And we start to wake up the back hip a little bit deeper. Curl your back toes as you inhale, lift, shining your heart forward. On the exhale, press down through the knee. Again, inhale and rise. And on the exhale, we're going to press down through the back knee. Again, breathe in. Heart is forward, gaze is relaxed, and you want to avoid looking up so your neck is crunched. Look slightly forward and down so you can keep the back of the neck long. And then exhale, we're going to load up our child's pose. Curl the toes, knees can be more open if you need, and stretch the weight of your hips to your heels. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out with that gentle ha sound in the back of your throat. Okay, 2 like that. Inhale here. Exhale, gentle ha sound. 1 more time. Fill up the back of your body. Start to redirect your focus to your breath and to the physical sensations. Good. And on your next inhale, we're going to rise up. Okay, create the arch, extend. And on the exhale, we'll step left leg to the outside of our left hand. And you can walk your hands up, adjust to suit the limbs of your body, the length. Okay, curl your back toes under, and as you inhale, lift through the back thigh and shine your heart forward, keeping your chin just slightly forward and down. On the exhale, press down through the back knee, going deeper into your hip. As you inhale, rise. That's it, shining heart forward. On the exhale, relax the back knee. Okay, 1 more in the set. Inhale, lift. And on the exhale, slowly, we're going to come down and again, load our child's pose. So I want you to curl your toes so you really stretch into the feet. Knees can be more open if they need to, and stretch the weight of your hips back to your heels. Again, breathing in through the back side of your body, keeping your child's pose active by reaching the fingers forward, and on the exhale, stretching the weight of your hips back towards your heels. Good. 1 more here. Inhaling here and exhale here. Okay, and on your next inhale, we're going to come forward. Okay, and you can shift your shoulders slightly over the wrists. We'll come down towards a modified plank. And on the exhale, hug your elbows to the ribs. And then slowly float your body weight to the floor. So now the tops of your feet are pressing down. Fingertips are just below your shoulder. And we're going to come into a few rounds of baby cobra. So if you can, keep the tops of your feet actively pressing down. And as you inhale, we're going to peel the back of the heart up. So lifting. Back side of the body, head and chest getting nice and strong through your spinal muscles. And on the exhale, slowly relaxing forehead or 1 ear down at a time. Okay, again, inhale, rise up, picking your shoulder blades up. Very little weight in your palms. If you can, no weight. Take them off the ground. And on the exhale, slowly relax your forehead. Okay, 1 more time in this round. Inhale, rise. Okay, now hold it there as you exhale, build a little bit more strength. If you want to deepen the sensations of the posture, reach your arms back. Okay, you can turn your thumbs away to get some more opening in the upper back. And if you're feeling comfortable, try to lift both legs up. Okay, and for a little bit deeper movement in the upper back, you can feel free to interlace the fingers, draw your shoulder blades back, and try to reach those palms down towards your feet. Stay for 3. Stay for 2. And then slowly on the exhale, we're going to relax down, press into the palms, come back to the knees, and then load the child's pose. Toes can curl or be uncurled, and start to stretch back. So just find your child's pose, lengthening out the lower spine, relaxing your head. Again, if the lower back starts to feel have a little bit discomfort, you can always bend at your elbows and relax your forehead and breathe here for a few moments. And focus on that long exhale, relaxing the lower back, relax the shoulders, your neck and your head. One more breath in. Okay, and then one more breath out. Okay. And then start to inhale to come up, rise back up to all fours. Okay, and then we're going to come into a pigeon flow from here. So simple way to get to pigeon is just sweeping your knee forward. Now, depending on your mobility, that might not be accessible for you, so you can lift your hips up, almost like you're going to come in towards a downward dog, and then take your right knee behind right wrist, and we're going to slide back through our left leg as far back and down as you can, spiraling hip forward. Now, if your hip on the right side is elevated really far from the floor, you can take a block, okay, or a blanket and pop it underneath for more support. Okay, if it's not causing you any harm and you're feeling a good stretch, you can keep it like this. We're going to inhale, lift through our chest. Okay, and on the exhale, we're going to spiral our hip forward. For this, for our purposes for seated meditation, we really want the spinal muscles to be as comfortable as possible, as erect as possible. So we're going to take the back bend variation of a pigeon instead of coming forward to sleeping variation and actually activate. Okay, so broaden across your chest, balance up on your fingers, and try to guide your shoulder blades back and breathe here. Okay, holding for 3. Try to relax your gaze, relax the back of the neck 2. Good, and then one more breath. Perfect. Okay. From this posture, we're going to come in towards shin box. So I want you to, if you have a prop, remove it, lean towards your right side, and now take your front ankle, your right ankle, in line with your right knee, and then slide your back leg up. Okay, so now you're a little bit more asymmetrical. I'll turn from the side so you can see some of the movement as we go forward. Okay, so from here, the right arm is going to plant beside the right shoulder, and on the inhale we're going to rise up. So as much as you can, engage the back side of your body. So we're going to push hips up and forward, and then lengthen that arm beside your ear. Okay, so really getting into the front of the hips, and on the exhale we're going to come down. Good. Okay, we'll do that 2 more times. As you inhale, rise, lifting up and then reaching back. That's it, opening up the front line of the body, and on the exhale we're going to send our hips back down. Okay, one more time like that. Inhale, rise, pressing knees forward and reach up and back, and on the exhale, slowly return back. Okay, from this position we'll take a very gentle twist. Right hand to left knee, left palm at the base of the spine. As you inhale, grow tall, and on the exhale we're going to try to turn towards the left. 2 more like that. Inhale, and then exhale, turn towards the left. Perfect. One more time. Breathe in, and then exhale, turn towards the left, and just stretch and rinse out the spine. As you inhale, come back towards center. We're going to come back towards our pigeon pose. So stretch back, square your hips, and back towards your child's pose. So either toes curled or uncurled, forehead down or supported. Take your variation. Just take a few breaths there. Good. And each time you're redirecting your focus, just like you'll be doing in your meditation, back to your breath and back to your body anytime the mind wanders. On your next inhale, we're going to rise back up to all fours, taking pigeon on the left. So take your time coming in. Again, you can lift your knees if you need to for space. And we'll step our left leg, our left knee behind left wrist, and climb down as far back and down through your right leg as you can. Okay, top of your foot come down. Again, feel free. If you're very high up here, you can always prop, block underneath your sitting bone, squaring off the hips so they're facing forward. Okay. And then we're going to take our opening through the chest. So crawl your fingertips out, maybe just a bit wider than mat distance. So we lengthen through our collarbone. As we inhale, slide your upper arms back, press into your fingers so your palms are lifted, and lift the heart up. Back leg can stay active, rotating your hip forward, and just breathe here. In and out, tuning into the rhythm of your breath. Okay, if it becomes too much of a back bend for you, you can always shift slightly forward to relieve lower back strain. Okay, but try to stay in the stronger variation of the pose for today. Staying for 3. Good. Relaxing as much as you can, wherever you can. 2, that might just mean your jaw or your face. And then 1. We'll shift the weight to left, removing prop if it's there. And then stack your left ankle in line with your left knee. Slide right foot up. Okay, so same thing, we're gonna come into our shin box position, and then we're gonna elevate the hips. So take your left palm, comes right behind you in line with shoulder. When you're ready, inhale, come up onto your knees, engage the back of your body. So as much as you can, squeeze your hamstrings, squeeze your glutes, and reach up through your hips, guiding that right arm along your ear. And on the exhale, sit back down. Okay, and you can make any adjustments you need to feel more stable where you are. As you inhale, rise and reach back, relaxing your neck and head and pushing into the floor with your bottom arm. On the exhale, bring it back down. Okay, one more time in this round. Inhale, lift. Full breath in, stretching the front line of the body. On the exhale, take it back down. Good. And now we'll take our little twist on this side. So left palm is gonna sweep on top of right knee. Right arm is gonna come behind our back. As you inhale, get long and tall. On the exhale, draw the lower belly in and try to rotate to the right side of your mat. Right, 2 breaths like that. Inhale here and exhale here. Good, again, inhale here and exhale here. And as you inhale, come back towards center. Okay, this time we're gonna sweep right leg around, and we're gonna come towards bound angle position. So take your time in this pose so that your feet are together, your knees are open. And if you wanna take a little bit of a closer one, you can shift your hips back and forth, coming closer towards your heels. Interlace the fingers just below your toes, and as you inhale, lift your heart up. And on the exhale, try to press your knees down. Okay, for more activity here, you can always tilt your heart forward. Try to avoid rounding the back. Stay alert so that your spinal muscles get nice and strong. See if you can take your elbows forward. Some people like to bring them either on top of their lower legs or in front. Okay, it doesn't matter where you're going as long as your upper body, okay, is as ease as possible. So you don't want to strain the neck or strain the back. And hold for 3. Relaxing your breath, hold for 2. Okay, see if you can keep your spine upright and see if you can come a little bit deeper. And then inhale, rise up. Good, and then you can extend the legs forward and give them a shake out. Good. Okay, so by this time you should be a little bit more prepared, choosing your position for meditation. You can come towards seated. You can stack the legs. As always, hips above your knees. And you're ready to go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this has been helpful. As always, practice safe, and I wish you all the best in health and wellness. Namaste.